It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships, striking from a hidden base on planet Leonidas, have managed to score yet another victory against the USAPA Empire and its evil leader, Sith Lord Darth Cleary. Led by Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Fergoni, the army of Leonidas, the custodians of truth and justice in the galaxy, successfully delivered critical data to the oppressed masses, slaving under the Empire's thumb. In desperation, USAPA's disinformation minister Thur, pronounced like sewer, only with a lisp, launched a counteroffensive with his one and only secret weapon, the Death Air. Filled with nothing but searing hot gas from Lord Cleary, the Death Air's blast was completely impotent, except to produce the effects of laughing gas. But the evil Empire's regime is far from over. Will the Death Air be destroyed? Will Obi-Wan Fergoni unify the warring factions? Will the people neuter Darth Cleary, erase the name of Emperor Do from their history books, and turn to the next side? Will the galaxy ever see an industry-leading contract? Yes, but not until episode 12, Return of the Union. Unfortunately for us, after the first 6 episodes, George Lucas retired.
Sorry, just practicing for the Jedi Knight trials. I've been ready for 30 years, but my East Master wouldn't let me. Keeps calling me a Padawan rookie, whatever that is. Fellow pilots of US Airways, your union has been doing nothing but orbiting its own planet. For starters, USAPA is holding you, the line pilot, hostage to bankruptcy-era wages while it follows a pipe dream it secretly knows it can never attain. All the while blaming the company in the West for a stalemate of its own making. And now this, USAPA's knee-jerk reaction to the army of Leonidas brochures, which sought to bring the facts to those who hear nothing but hot air and broken promises forever blaring from the USAPian Empire's Ministry of Disinformation. The USAPA brochure is littered with nothing but quotes from Sith Lord Darth Cleary. In fact, not a single Cleary quote stakes a single fact. The only things close to the truth, in fact, are the quotes from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, all taken out of context and completely misinterpreted. For example, their favorite quote, which we have heard over and over again ad nauseum. By deferring judicial intervention, we leave USAPA to bargain in good faith. Folks, USAPA's ludicrous interpretation of this quote is that the Ninth Circuit gave them carte blanche authority to run roughshod over the Nick in the West. Apparently, Lord Cleary and his stormtroopers have been spending too much time in Cloud City. They always leave out the rest of the quote, which is, under pain of an unquestionably ripe DFR suit, once a contract is ratified. This was the Ninth Circuit benevolently letting USAPA off with a warning. A serious laser blast over the Union's bow. In other words, fulfill your obligations or face dire consequences. Furthermore, when it says bargain in faith, it means just that. Do what unions are supposed to do. Bargain for the benefit of all members equally, not to the deliberate detriment of a minority. Hell, even the slimiest Galactic Trade Federation member knows this. Devoid of any facts, just Dark Lord Cleary's opinions and quotes, the USAPA brochure is asking you to go on faith. Faith in a union that, after 3 years, has created nothing but chaos and hostility and has failed to deliver a single campaign promise. How ironic that in a recent communique, USAPA mentions a Southwest Airlines brochure sent to welcome the AirTran pilots. While USAPA tries to use this to contrast Southwest Airlines' employee-friendly company culture to our own hostile one, what it doesn't mention is that the brochure was actually sent from SWAPA, the Southwest Pilots Association. Okay, USAPA, you want to compare? Then let's compare apples to apples, or in this case, unions to unions. Let's see. The first thing you committed as a union were sue dozens of your own pilots, bite the hand that feeds you with an $80,000 USA Today ad that used safety as a political football, and threaten Section 29 termination to thousands of your own pilots. So we ask you, who is the one creating all the hostility, disrespect, and divisiveness? You're not a galactic empire, USAPA. You're just a union. It's time you started learning how to unify. Furthermore, as the latest Leonidas brochure points out, East captains under LOA 93 are currently paid industry standard FO wages, and East FOs are losing out on a near captain pay upgrade. An enormous price to pay for avoiding the nick, which, according to your own expert, is a negligible change from the status quo for most pilots. As the Leonidas brochure asks, is the never-ending delay for a contract and the resulting financial loss worth it, just so a small number of East First officers can upgrade out of seniority order? In closing, we'd like to leave you with this, our new USAPA barometer. It measures the latest level of the Clerian regime's blood pressure. We call it the Clerian Rageometer. And coincidentally, in keeping with today's brochure mailing themed topic, this week's score comes in at a perfect 9.0 on the Rager scale. Go Postal! I'm Eric Oxier. Thanks for watching. And may the Union farce be with you.
I am the father.